So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dow here from Yosenju Games, bringing you Rob's first place Yosenju deck. Now this isn't like Yosenju Mind Stun or anything like that. This is something a little bit more unorthodox, a bit more about going second, but still doing what Yosenjus do. So, without further ado, I'm going to take you through the profile, show you exactly what he's got. And again, as Rob usually does, this can be easily made on a very sturdy budget. So, zooming in a little bit, that way, there we go. The opening hand, or the opening cards, test hands, winning. That's what happens when you try and do a profile upside down. There we go, cool, that'll do. Right, of course, you play triple Yosenju Karma 1. I don't know why he hasn't got a secret, unacceptable, but you know, that's just how it goes. Yosenju Karma 2, and then 3 Yosenju Karma 3. So for those of you who don't know what Yosenjus do, the number 1, wow, I picked up the German one, good start on that one. The number 1 is, if it's normal summoned, you can immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Yosenju monster from your hand, so each of these get the additional trigger of that. Then the number 1 specifically has, if you control another Yosenju monster, you target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Only use this effect once per turn, and all Yosenjus return to the hand in the end phase as well, which is why this deck works really, really well with card demands. Number 2 is it can attack your opponent directly, but it does half damage. And number 3 is when another Yosenju monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add 1 Yosenju card from your deck to your hand. For the other monsters, he plays double L and double R. Again, these are the pendulum summons. You want to pendulum summon these guys. They only get the bounce back effect when they're normal summoned. So if they are special summoned, they actually, they don't bounce, yeah. So if they are special summoned, they don't bounce. But it also means that you can actually special summon these guys, which are 2 of the Dieback and 2 of the Hitort. These are the brand new card that came out in Chaos Impact. Very, very interesting card addition to the deck as well. Bit of a beast monster at 2k and 3k defense. Its pendulum effect is you can target 1 Yosenju card in your pendulum zone. For the rest of the turn, its scale becomes, for the rest of this turn, this card's pendulum scale becomes it, and also you cannot special summon monsters from the hand except Yosenju monsters. So you can't special summon except Yosenju monsters. Junior end phase, return this card to the hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Oh, sorry, its pendulum scale becomes 11. I've only just seen that. I need my glasses on a bit more. This monster effect cannot be special summoned except by pendulum summon. If this card is normal or special summoned, you target 1 card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Each time a card or cards on the field is returned to the hand, to the main deck, or to the main deck by your card effect, while this card is on the field, all Yosenju monsters you currently control gain 500 attack. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was special summoned, return it to the hand. So pretty much the same old stuff. And then we got triple Sabu, which came out in Rising Rampage, and you also got triple Izna, that again came out in Rising Rampage. We then got triple Gamma Seal, because you want to go second, kaiju your opponent, and then start doing all of your Yosenju plays. Triple Ash Blossom, most powerful hand trap in the game right now. Double Desires. Triple Super Poly, you want to break that board as consistently and as easy as you possibly can. Triple Yosenju Channeling. This all came out in Rising Rampage as well. Very, very cheap and easy to get hold of. So this one is, if you control no monsters, activate one of the following effects. Also for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except Yosenju monsters. Add 1 level 5 or higher Yosenju monster from your deck to your hand. Place 1 Yosenju L and 1 Yosenju R from your deck into your pendulum zones, but destroy them during your opponent's next end phase. Wow, it's a 1 card kind of like pendulum call. Very, very nice. And then triple Tenyi, because all of your monsters are Beast Warriors. Very, very straightforward on that main deck, but very, very interesting nonetheless. Moving into the extra deck, when you don't lock yourself into Yosenjus, you go into Chidori, Cowboy for that gameplay, and then that is it. Oh, sorry, Baguska, Brotherhood of Fire Fist, Tiger King, and then of course Abyss Dweller. So all of the best rank 4s for the game, apart from Tornado Dragon, which is another option that he could add in. For the Link monsters, you've got Underclock, you've got Unicorn, your Link Haribo, and then you've got Phoenix. Again, all quite straightforward and simple. If you have the money, you can play Extravagance, but with this is just as much what you need. And then you've got a crud ton of Super Body targets with double Dracus Depelio, 1 triple-headed, 1 Chimera, 1 Mud Dragon, and 1 Venom Dragon. a lot to play around with and a lot of ways to break your opponent's board. Moving on to the extra deck, so this is what actually wins you games, because remember, you're going to be playing in your extra deck more times than not. Triple Rev Reboot for all those back row heavy decks that are going to stop you and slow you down. Triple Twin Twisters, again, for those back row heavy decks that you want to clear out and sort out. And for going first, yeah. Oh, these are going first, sorry. And then triple Yosenju Sword Sting. So this is a brand new card that came out in Rising Rampage. If you control no monsters, reveal up to 2 Yosenju monsters with different names in your hand. Then target the same number of face-up cards your opponent controls and return them to the hand. So it's a double compulse, basically. Triple Yosenju Secret Move. So this is basically a counter trap when your opponent activates anything while you control a Yosenju monster. So that's always going to be nice to kind of be able to neg your opponent down one. It's basically a deck-specific or archetype-specific counter trap, which is very, very nice. And then triple DD Crow, just to kind of deal with everything. I've seen a lot of people playing DD Crow right now, and again, it's very, very good. It may not negate effects, but anything that wants to special summon from the graveyard, revive from the graveyard, or if it's not a quick play removal from the graveyard, DD Crow is very, very good to kind of interrupt, stall, and kind of take away the momentum from your opponent, especially in a deck that wants to be going second. You don't even want to be letting Yosenjus go first in certain states, because they have the ability to slow you down, and that's where Super Poly comes in. And I suppose that's also where you'll start taking out stuff like your Kaijus to start going in for stuff like this as well, because you can easily get 2 Yosenjus to your hand in order to resolve that effect and cause your opponent a heck of a lot of issues. So that is it for Rob's first place Yosenju deck. Now, of course, first place was at Hatfield Locals. It came 4th place at the charity event, alongside, of course, what we've already shown you in the form of the 6 Sams and the Noble Knights as well. Again, it is another very, 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 very budget option deck, because none of the Yosenjus, again, they came out in common, are hard to get hold of. Super Polys, Ash is probably your most expensive card from the entire deck. That you might struggle to get hold of, but again, that can just be main deck DD Crows as well, so again, gives you more options to play around with. But for now, I hope this gave you a couple of ideas on your own Yosenju build and a couple of different options. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys,
happy doing!